Yeah, I've had this 2022 Sur-Ron X Black Edition electric e-bike motorcycle, or whatever you want to call it, for about a month now. Now, some of you guys trash talk it because it's small and everything, but I'm telling you guys need to ride one before you talk smack. But I'm going to tell you this. I've had some problems, and it's not a deal breaker, but I want to tell you about it. But there's a real big problem that I'm having with this bike that I need to tell you guys about, and it's something that you need to know before you buy this bike. And also, I cut out a new trail on my 20-acre country property here down in Georgia that I'm going to ride my Sur-Ron X on. And also, I'm going to tell you about my new bug-out motovan trip that I'm getting ready to take. So stay tuned.
Let's go for a ride. Subscribe today.
Whatever bike you ride, make sure you're wearing the gear to stay safe out there. And I have some links to some awesome gear if you want to get it, like this armored hoodie, which is awesome, my super lightweight carbon fiber helmet that comes with an automatic tint shield, my motovlog camera, shorty gloves, airbag vest to help keep you safe. I have links to all my gear in the description and comment section of this video. But the biggest problem of all with this bike is that I tend to be a squid on this bike. I'm out here, I'll throw a cap on backwards with my pajamas on and slippers in the morning, jump on this e-bike and go ride my trails, go do several laps before I eat breakfast. And I do that because I don't feel like putting the helmet on, the gloves, this and all that. And it's not that, just that, because if it was my dirt bike, my YZ, and I were riding it off-road, I would wear all the gear 100%. But this bike is so confidence inspiring, and it's like riding a mountain bike, a really fast mountain bike, is that you don't end up not wanting to wear gear and just jump on it and go ride it. And that's what I do. And I know that's wrong to do. It's dangerous. You hit a tree or something, bust your head, or you don't have a helmet, you know, it's not safe. But I tell you, on a mountain bike, I never wear gear, guys. I never wear the cyclist helmet. I grew up in the era that none of us youngins wore those half cyclist helmets and gear and anything, man, and the spandex shorts and all. I don't wear that stuff, man. That's what's bad about it. You know what I'm saying? It's making me a squid. Even on the street, I just ride this on the street with no helmet, no gear on, man. But I should at least throw on one of those cyclists, you know, bicycle helmet, if anything, you know. And it is good to have the armored hoodie, which, by the way, I have a link to an armored hoodie if you want to get one. It has a C arm in it, back protection and everything. And honestly, this thing really comes in handy because when I first rode this bike, I looped a wheelie and I fell on this, and I tell you, that back protector here really helped me, man, because I didn't have any pains or anything. And if you crash doing 47 with this will hold up for you, no problems. Highly recommend it. If you're not going to wear gear, guys, at least get you an armored hoodie and at least a cyclist helmet if you're going to ride the Sur-Ron X out here without a lot of gear. But you know, if you're out there mingling with a lot of cars a lot of times, you definitely want to be wearing the full gear, because if a car nails you and you go head first into something, you're going to want to have that full face helmet on, man. But like I said, out here in the country, there's hardly no traffic. But honestly, that is the biggest problem I'm having with this bike, is squidding on it. And that's my problem. That's not the bike's problem, man. Now, the problem that I hate about this bike, and it's not the bike so much, it is the charger, that when you charge this battery, it makes a lot of noise. The fan kicks on or whatnot. Man, fan comes on. Now, which is not a big deal. You put it in the garage or the laundry room or something and close the door. It's not that bad. But I tell you, you have to make sure you could keep checking on the battery and make sure you go and check on it when it's 100% full, because even when it reaches 100% full, that charger is going to keep running and the fans keep running. And I believe it has ran up my electric bill, man. My last electric bill was like an extra, like almost $50. And I only charged it probably about just maybe 2 or 3 times. But I did leave the charger going for a period of time, like 5, 6, 7 hours. And that charger just keeps going. It's supposed to cut off, but I don't know, the fan keeps running. But in any case, just make sure when you charge a battery that you check on the percentage level of it. Keep checking back, and when it hits 100, then cut it off. so you don't run up your electric bill like I did. I tell you, another problem is that these fenders, the fenders that come with this bike, are super cheap, man. This thing is already, look at this. This thing's already loose already. I think a bolt came out, man. No, the bolt's still there. I got to tighten it up. And a lot of people just take that off. I still have yet to get a fender on this, the rear fender, because they're not in stock. They haven't been in stock. And to get an aftermarket one, they want like $50, $60, but the stock one's like $10, which I may or may upgrade that. I don't know, man. The only thing is, when you don't have a fender on here, even the stock fender though, when you're riding in mud or water, it kicks up on your back. So you end up with a lot of water and mud and on your back, which is really annoying. But they do have aftermarket ones that are longer, which I'll put in an order for one. The front, like I said, I may go ahead and just tight those bolts or take this off, because when I go back to Ohio for the spring coming up here, which I'm getting ready to take a bug out motovan trip with it, which I'm going to tell you about later on in this video, is I want this bike looking like straight up like a mountain bike when I take it back to Ohio, because I'm going to ride the mountain bike trails as close to my house, and I'm going to see, you know, if the other bikers kick up a fuss about it or what. I'm not going to tear up the trail, because I know these knobbies and the torque on this bike can tear up the trails, and a lot of the mountain bike riders, they don't like that. They don't take too kindly to that. So I'm just put it on the lower power mode on this and just cruise through it. But I'm also going to take this on our Metro Parks bike trails.
Also, I'm going to ride it on the sidewalks and see what I can get away with.
I'm going to put on a bike helmet, just a regular like mountain bike cyclist helmet. And I'm going to try riding on there and see if I can get away with it. Like, I want to see all that I can do. I want to take this on the streets. I'm going to take it to the motocross track, and I'm going to take it to some other trails. And I just want to, and I'm going to ride it up staircases. I just want to see all that I can do with this bike, because I see so many people doing a wide range of things. Like, that's why I said the greatest appeal with this bike is that it's so versatile. You can do so many things with it. Honestly, I love riding this bike so much on my trails and, you know, off-road. It's much more confidence inspiring. You can ride it a lot faster than you can dirt bikes. You can turn quicker. It's lighter weight. It only weighs what, like 110 pounds, as where the lightest, let's say 125cc bike, I think that's probably going to weigh probably about 200 pounds. So I mean, this has a big weight advantage on it. It's smaller, compact. It's much more fun, man. It never slips on the trails here. It's awesome. I ride a lot faster on these trails, you know, than I ever have. I've never ridden off-road as fast as I have on this bike, because it does 47 miles per hour top speed. And I will be taking a bug out motovan trip here, by the way, with this bike and traveling across the country. And I'm going to use I'm going to try using the solar power to charge this up. I'm curious to see how that's going to work out. And I'm going to share that with you guys. But right now I want to show you a new trail that I made on my property. It goes through the heart of my property, and it connects to my other trail, which you guys have already seen in my previous videos. But all right, without further ado, let's go down here and ride my trail. I want to show you guys. Bam! Front wheel lifts up everything. I still haven't been really good about doing wheelies on this yet, man. But I'll show you my new trail here. This takes you down here to where my shooting range is, which I have yet to shoot anything here. But as you can see, I put a target up there. But here's the new trail here, and I put yellow ribbons here, signify it. Check it out. It's pretty tight though. I'll probably widen it up later on if I plan on doing like a side-by-side through here or something. It's fun, man. See, it's kind of tight in here. It's almost got like it's got some whoops in here too, man, with the undulations. And it's got a tight turn right here. Whoop. See, I almost messed up. So you got to turn sharp to the left, and it goes here. I'm still getting used to it. I just cut this trail. See, I know you're thinking, man, it's tight. But that's what makes it fun, because you can't go too fast And I only have 20 acres to work with, you know, so. And this is only cut on 10 of my 20 acres, by the way. See here? This is the previous trail. Those are already cut earlier. And there's another section in back too, which you guys have already seen. Woo! See, I've never gone this fast on a dirt bike off in the woods, man. This thing gives you so much confidence. I never would ride this fast on my YZ. I think I've probably done no more than like 20 miles an hour on my YZ. But those ADV tires, whoo, damn, missed that turn there. All right, and I tell you, I do this like every morning. I jump on my bike, man, with my pajamas on, dude, and ride this. And it's fun, man, having your own trails on your property. Some of you guys say, oh, you'll get tired of your own trails, but I treat it, it's like a track for me. And I do time trials. So, it's fun to me, man. It's almost like playing a video game that you got, but you're doing it in real life. This thing's fun, bro. Fun, and no valve checks, oil changes, no maintenance on it, man. And we got some more like whoops here. Whoo! And then here's my new trail. We'll go through my new trail side again, the other way. Show you. Like I said, it's pretty tight. Woo! Like George of the Jungle. Watch out for that tree. And then the drop down here. Check it out. Bam, 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 bam. Trying to do it without putting a foot down. Had to put a foot down. See? That's my goal, is not put a foot down. Woo! Oh, man. Oh, man. I normally don't even go that super fast. So I know you're probably thinking, man, if you're not wearing your gear and you did that, you could have had a real FMD. It's kind of weird wearing a helmet through here, because I'm used to not wearing a helmet, because I always actually ride better without a helmet. Wear that helmet though, man. Oh, it's awesome. Now I'm gonna go head out on the street. Oh man, it's awesome. Check it out. Bam! And you can just rip it on the street here. Woo! Oh, that's awesome. What's cool about it is that it's great for all age ranges. Even your wife, your youngins, the whole family. Put it on a slower power mode. You know? Just come out here, you and your whole family come out here and just cruise the street, man. And it looks like a regular old e-bike, mountain bike. But anyways, I'm taking a bug out motovan trip coming up here this spring, which is really awesome. I want to get your input. I asked you, where should I go? I was looking to, I'm possibly going to sell my house in Ohio, maybe get some other type of property, maybe in another state. I like having two locations. It's awesome having the country property and then maybe one in the city. I like that, my property in Ohio. I love it out there, but I think it's time to change up, like I told you guys. And I was thinking maybe go check out Montana, go check out Idaho, check out Kentucky. Just go, we'll take some trips and in the bug out motovan and live out in my van and with my bike. That's why I built that bug out motovan, guys. And if you haven't seen the full tour I did of my bug out motovan, go check it out. I'll include a link in this video. I'm telling you guys, oh man, you guys got to get one of these bad boys, man. It's awesome. And another thing that's bad here is that this bike tends to fall down if you don't put it on hard ground, it digs right into the ground, man, and the bike will fall down. But I'm telling you, this bike's awesome, man. Highly recommend it, guys. If you shorties out there, people of all ages, ranges, sizes, that want to get into off-roading and you don't want to deal with a dirt bike maintenance or how heavy it is, big, dealing with the sound, annoying neighbors, this is it. And was what, $4,400 shipped to my door, guys. That's awesome, man. And you get a lot of riding out of that charge in the battery, guys, really do, man. It's awesome. But anyways, guys, leave a comment below. Let me know where you want me to go for my bug out motovan tour this spring coming up. And I appreciate you guys. Make sure to hit thumbs up, share this video, make sure to subscribe to my All One Motorcycle channel, and make sure to check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto. Deuces.
Thumbs up. Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.